up, everybody? I'll wait for you all to join this beautiful full moon in Libra. We are going to get into a reading, a live reading for the full moon in Libra. Super exciting. I'm going to pin a comment down here so we can get it going. Live full moon in Libra. Shout out to all the Libras out there. Comment below if you're one of them. And if not, maybe you know somebody that is. So comment below on that too. Okay. How's everybody doing? Let me know how you're feeling. I posted a Woke Wednesday video today. Let me know if you saw that. Lots of energy this week. We have the full moon in Libra tonight. It's also tomorrow for some European countries. We also have the spring equinox is official now. So we're officially in spring, which is exciting. And this full moon in Libra is the last moon of winter, the last official moon of winter. So we're letting go all of the energy of winter. We're releasing it. We're releasing the cold energy, the cold weather. Hopefully we're getting into warmer weather out in those colder states and countries. It's super hot in Arizona right now, so I'm like sweating. But I know a lot of you are probably dealing with cold, freezing temperatures still. So I'm sending you lots of warmth and energy for that, lots of love. And we'll get into it. I'm super excited to talk to you guys and know how you're doing. I'm gonna climb through a couple of these, scroll through a couple of these comments. Okay, there's some intense comments down here. From Derek, there's some serious insanity going on this planet. I'm gonna destroy the moon. I'm at war against the aliens. Well, you should probably get offline here because I'm definitely a starseed. So if you don't like aliens or ET energy, don't watch this video. You probably don't really understand it if you don't like ETs because, yeah, I'm gonna have to block you, dude, because you're kind of weird. So he's talking about his rod now, so we're gonna just kindly excuse that man. That's what we do, right? When we don't have energy that serves the common good or the group, we just gracefully dismiss them and let them find their own way. All right, so, okay, moving on. Let's get into the live full moon reading in Libra. It's a great energy to tap into. If you saw my weekly reading on Sunday that I posted on my YouTube channel, then you already have some idea of the energy of this full moon, but let's get into more specifics today and really get down to it. I've got my notes out. We're gonna go over the zodiac signs as well. I'll give you some live intuitive energy and information for each zodiac sign given this full moon at the end of the reading, and we'll also pull cards. So first, let's talk about the basics, the energy of the full moon in Libra tonight. We are at a 0-degree Libra full moon. What does that mean? It means that there is actually no variance in the energy that we're in Libra. We're actually at the very starting point, the exact 0 point of the Libra constellation in our rotation of the moon. So we feel this Libra energy in its divine pure state. We feel the balance of the Libra completely coming through here. We also feel the loyalty of the Libra. We feel the nurturance and the intimacy of the Libra energy as well, which is a great energy to feel. It's a very intuitive energy. It's a very compassionate energy, loving energy, and Libras have a very strong ability to observe their surroundings, to observe their circumstance, to observe their personality, and really use that observance, that wisdom that they gain to apply it to their life. And they often observe other people's energies and learn their lessons through that so that they don't have to experience it as much head on, and they can actually avoid certain energy by observing the mistakes of others or observing the successes of others. So we're all feeling into that energy this week, especially today with the Libra full moon. we're at that 0 point, that divine reset. We've been talking about divine reset for the past couple of weeks in the live YouTube readings that I post. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go there after this reading. Rissa Vibes on YouTube. I post a weekly reading every single week on Sunday, 1:11 p.m. Central Time, to go over all of the energy that we're expecting of the week ahead of us. So super exciting. And we're about this divine reset. That's what we've been talking about in those weekly readings. And we're finally here. We're finally feeling it really fully. We were prepping for it over the last couple of weeks, just getting ready for it. But now it's the time to really feel into the divine reset and start to see how we are being shifted into new beginnings, new opportunities, new adventures, new aspects of our life that we couldn't have fathomed a couple of weeks ago even. So this is really fun, but it also comes with a lot of change and a lot of adapting. Libra is an air sign, and air signs are great at adapting. So we're taking on some of that ability to adapt with the energy of the full moon today. We also have the spring equinox, so we're feeling a shift from the old energy, the old stagnant energy of any wintry kind of cold months or any kind of non-movement from the winter months, and we're moving into more excitement, more energy, more blossoming, and more growth with the spring equinox, and I'll get into a little bit more of that in a second. Now with the full moon in Libra, also, like I said, it's the last moon of winter, so we're leaving that behind. It's also the third and final super moon of 2019. Now it's crazy because I think I talked about the super moon a couple moons ago, but I did not do the greatest job about talking about the super moons the last couple of times. So this is my opportunity to make up for it by saying that we are in the third super moon, which means that this is the last super moon of the year of 2019, and it is brighter and seemingly bigger than any other moon that we've seen. That's what a super moon essentially is a brighter moon, a more present moon, a moon that's slightly closer to the earth than it usually is. And it also is a moon, for energetically speaking, that gives us more expansion and more energy and really flows a ton of energy into our being with this full moon and the super moon essence of it. So we're really, really feeling the moon a lot, and that may mean a lot of full emotions, a lot of full intuitions, a lot of full intensity of those intuitive aspects of yourself and those emotional aspects of yourself. So make sure you be kind with yourself, be easy with the flow of energy through your being. Don't self-deprecate, don't self-sabotage, and make sure you're really letting that intuitive flow and that connection with spirit to guide you fully in this time of transition and in these new beginnings, because that's what it's all about. It's about releasing control and finally allowing the flow of energy and the divine connection to source to guide you fully. A lot of us are having ascension side effects. I did a Woke Wednesday about the ascension side effects today because of how intense it is. So if you're having flu-like symptoms, if you're having incredible migraines, if you're having lethargic energy or moodiness or heightened sensitivity to energy or spirit, make sure that you watch that Woke Wednesday that I just posted today so that you can get some ideas on how to navigate those ascension side effects, because they are definitely real and they are potent right now with all of the energy that we are fueling through our body and feeling through our body right now. That's really what ascension is about, it's about raising the vibration. And when we let more love and light in, and we let go of past circumstances that didn't serve us, we let go of egoic mentality and mindset, we let go of poor negative patterning in our life, then we open up to more love and light, and our vibration raises, it gets faster, it gets more intense, our frequency shifts, and our body isn't used to it. Our body gets a little uncomfortable with that because it's adapting, it's changing its physicality, its physiology is actually shifting with that vibration increase. So that's why we feel those headaches and those aches and pains and that lethargic energy and that need for rest or that heightened sensitivity. So it's all about just learning how to navigate it and moving fluidly through it. Knowing what it is the biggest part of that, being aware so that you don't freak out and think that you're like dying or having some kind of like horrible situation health-wise. It's absolutely normal to be feeling these kind of waves of energy and the intensities that you're feeling it physically as well. So just know how your body reacts to energy shifts so that you can be prepared for it next energy shift, and also be a little bit more versed on how to handle it yourself. Okay, a couple other things real quick before we get into a little bit of spring equinox energy is that we're activating and recharging and rebalancing with this Libra full moon. And that's really what I'm segueing into from that ascension side effects, because with ascension comes activation of spiritual gifts, activation of spiritual connections with your higher self, your spirit guides, really allowing yourself to feel into the presence of energy around you and what that energy is saying to you or bringing to you or giving you and what you're receiving from it. This can be positive energy from your guides, and it also can be negative energy from people around you who aren't serving you. So pay attention to how you feel around certain people and notice that. Make sure you're recharging, getting solitude, going out into nature, sticking your feet in the dirt and feeling Mother Earth's energy charging you up from the roots of your energy. The feet, the ability to ground into nature is so rebalancing and recharging when we're feeling lethargic or we're feeling those ascension side effects as well. And then I also wanted to talk about the earth and sky harmony. We're feeling a ton of earth energy. We're also feeling the cosmic energy. If you're a starseed, if you like talking about extraterrestrials, if you feel into that essence of being homesick when you look at the cosmos, feeling like you're a part of the cosmos, feeling like you've always been different than normal people on this planet, you're most likely a starseed, and you're probably during this specific full moon feeling some very strange or intense spiritual connections or energy pulls towards the cosmos. And that is a beautiful thing when you understand what it is and you make sure that you know about ET history and that there are some ETs that aren't great and that don't have the best interests of humans and Earth in mind. But most of the ETs are here as future versions of ourselves or elevated, evolved versions of ourselves, ancestors of our cosmic energy who are more evolved and more technologically based and more expansive in their spiritual connections, who are here to help guide us into evolving more that way as well. So when you understand it that way, you start to open up more to that curiosity, that mystery, that mystique of the cosmos, and you feel into the activations that you receive from them as well. So lots of that going on. And if you're more earth-based, then you're getting a lot of earth connection, a lot of earth charge from Mother Earth, from the elemental energy. The wind, fire, earth, air is really responding to you and giving you a lot of energy to work with as well. So you might be getting other connections, like connections with fairies or mermaids or other kind of elemental energy, or just nature and animals coming to you as spirit animals, really charging you up with their energy and rebalancing you and giving you signs and significant synchronicities as well. So whatever way you're feeling it, that earth and sky harmony is huge in helping us activate and elevate our vibration as well. Now, loving our heart and opening our heart through this is what's going to keep these ascension side effects moving fluidly throughout our body and keeping our energy raising, our frequency raising, our vibration raising in a healthy way. So make sure that you're doing some meditations here and there, just a couple deep breaths, imagining as you breathe. We can do it together right now. Inhaling, expanding the chest with the inhale, imagining your heart opening and allowing love and light from the cosmos and from the earth and from all the supportive energy of spirit to flow into your heart, and exhaling as you let that energy slide and slither kind of through your body, swimming through your body, feeling all of that activation and letting any of the energy of that light coat and clear any of the tension in your body, any darkness in your body, any stagnant energy, so that you can really release any energetic blocks, release any shadow, release any energy that doesn't serve you, and you can open up fully to divine light. Okay? A couple of comments I'm just going to read real quick. Oh, thank you all for everything you do. And I'm glad that Utrish is feeling good, and this is explaining how she's been feeling today. So I'm just checking some comments to make sure everybody's doing good. Checking in real quick. Awesome. Okay, so let's keep going. Healthy relationships is also a big part of the Libra energy and influence. So having loyalty, having trustworthiness in your relationship, feeling intimacy, feeling sensuality between you and your partner if you're in a romantic relationship, or just allowing yourself, if you're not in a romantic relationship, to make sure you're being observant of how you're being sensual, how you're being intimate, if you're open to trusting others in a romantic way, if you're opening up your heart center to experiencing new loyal friendships or relationships, really letting go of any trust issues or anything in the past that doesn't serve you, that's keeping you from having those loving, deep relationships with others. Super important as well. And just another influence again is the ambition and determination and assertive energy that we've been feeling over the last couple weeks. With the spring equinox energy, which I'm segueing into now, we have a ton of ambition, a ton of determination, a ton of motivation to help all of the new buds of spring, all of the little plants that start to grow out of the dirt that we've been planting, all the seeds that we've sown. And this isn't just physical in nature, but within us, the things that we've already intended for to grow, the things that we've really wanted to manifest over the past couple of months, the connections we've made, the things that we've reached out for and tried to accomplish are starting to show. They're starting to reveal themselves up out of the surface, out of the soil, and they're starting to show that they are growing and they are manifesting. So that determination, that motivation to continue that growth is strong within us right now. And that excitement and that passion and that deliberate action is what is going to keep maintaining that energy to move forward. So whatever those things, those new projects you're doing, those new seeds that you've sown that are starting to grow, make sure you're continuing to give energy to it by loving yourself through all of the transformation and by allowing yourself to open up more to experiencing divine wisdom and moving yourself forward in ambition and intellect and manifestation. Okay, I think that's it for the Libra full moon aspect. A little bit more of the spring equinox energy is fresh new start, okay? Fresh new start, that's what we're feeling into. With the Libra full moon, we're releasing stuff, but it also has that sensation of new beginnings. So there's not a ton of releasing with this full moon. It's more about transforming, transmuting, and moving into this new fresh start of the spring equinox, the springtime, that birds and the bees feeling, that new energy. We also have a lot of optimism, excitement, and that sensuality coming back with that spring equinox. It's that birds and the bees kind of feeling. It's the mating season of the animals and nature. It's the recreation and procreation of all of these things that are happening in our universe and the co-creation of it all manifesting together in a divine harmony. It's so beautiful. We also have the nurturance of creative energy and the nurturance from Mother Earth. So we want to really pay attention to the cycles of nature and the cycles of life and how Mother Earth is reacting, because that is also how we are reacting. And it's an example and a mirror for us to show us how to navigate the energy that we're experiencing in every moment. So going out into nature and noticing how the birds and the bees and the grass is growing and interacting with each other is a great way to subconsciously absorb a lot of that creative energy and wisdom from Earth. And that's a divine intelligence, which is great because that is the card for the for the annual reading that I did in 2019, where I pulled a card for every single month in the beginning of the year. March was divine intelligence. So we are using the divine intelligence from Mother Earth. We are feeling into the divine intelligence of our truest nature and our genuine selves. We are experiencing divine intelligence with the ascension side effects and raising our vibration into a higher frequency of light and love. So it's all coming together fluidly there. All right, let's go ahead and tap into the zodiac signs real quick, and then I'll pull some cards and we'll call it a night. All right. So, earth signs, Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. I'm going to give you some information real quick as I tap into Source about the energy influence of this Libra full moon and the spring equinox. So for my earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgos. All right, earth signs, you are breaking through right now. You're having a lot of breakthroughs. You're having a lot of realizations, a lot of aha moments, a lot of opportunities to transform your energy and grow in it. There's ancestral energy here. There is also energy from the earth showing you the way and showing you how to grow and expand in your perspectives, your ideas, and your inspirations, making you feel balanced and secure and supported with these breakthroughs by showing you not just what you can do better, but also how to prevent any kind of negative experience in the future, breaking through old energy, breaking through old trauma, and breaking through into new starts, fresh beginnings, and new mentalities. Earth signs, you are developing new understandings of yourself, a deep understanding of yourself that you haven't had before. And this is a time for you to have deep reflection and observance of these breakthroughs so that you can apply them and embody them into your life and your path and purpose and grow fully in your purest positive potential with it. So that's for the earth signs, a lot of breakthroughs, okay? Water signs, Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios. You are pouring yourself out into everything that you have, everything that you want to create, everything that you want to grow. You are pouring yourself out into that energy. You are giving yourself everything you have into the manifestations you're trying to create. Make sure you're balancing in this. Make sure you're giving yourself rest, water signs. Make sure you're not getting too intense in the giving. Make sure you're also taking time to receive, to connect with nature, to recharge, to rebalance, because the fact that you're giving all of your energy, all of your love, all of your light, all of your emotions, your blood, sweat, and tears into what you want to create is absolutely going to help manifest more of it. But if it's out of balance, it will actually hold you back from creating it in the divine timing and divine order it is set to be created. So make sure that if you're a little overzealous by pouring yourself too much energy and too much of yourself into relationships or experiences, circumstances, projects, work, environments, family, whatever it is, make sure you find balance. Make sure you're returning that energy flow to yourself, and make sure you're not pouring yourself out to where you don't have anything left. Make sure you're recharging in the ways that you know how. Find things that are inspiring to you. Find things that give you that sense of bliss, that sense of joy, that sense of worry-free environment, and allow yourself to enjoy that periodically and not be overzealous or imbalanced in the way that you give. Make sure you're receiving as well. Okay, water signs? That's my water signs. Now for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The fire signs are really still right now. The fire signs are all about stillness and observation, reflecting on things that have happened recently, allowing yourself to notice where there are things that need to be attended to and where there's times to back off from things and let them settle, let the dust settle in certain situations. Fire signs, you're having a very mellow existence right now, and that is okay. It's a balancing existence. It's allowing you to really activate the ascension that is coming to you without having to move and act and be active and really give out that energy too prematurely. It's allowing you to receive and to reflect and to observe and to allow for more divine intelligence and divine activation to occur with divine wisdom and patience and this kind of mellow observation of it all and reflection. So don't feel uncomfortable, fire signs, that you're not feeling incredibly powerful or trailblazing or active. Allow this time to be a sense of retreat for you, a sense of rest, a sense of solitude, and a sense of being able to tap into your own presence and your own ability to reflect and see yourself fully and activate all the energy that's coming to you. Those are for my fire signs, okay? And lastly, my air signs, Gemini. My air signs, Gemini, I always have to write it down because I forget my signs. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra for my air signs. You are really finding yourself at the right place at the right time in a lot of situations right now, air signs. You're going with the flow, you're flying into new heights, you're ascending into new vibrations, and you're doing it pretty gracefully for the most part. The main thing is adapting appropriately to new experience and not holding on to old things that are no longer flowing to you or flowing clearly or fluidly in the direction that you want. So air signs, notice where you are moving and where the energy is flowing and adapt accordingly. Don't hold on to the old energy and don't hold on to a stubbornness to control. Allow yourself to really be at the right place at the right time. Notice when you are and tap into the signs and the synchronicities and the meanings of those synchronicities, the deeper meanings of it when you feel it. Really give yourself a sense of understanding in that flow and that adaptability that is already so natural to you, air signs. Use that adaptability, keep your balance, keep your focus, and keep your intuition strong by tapping into source whenever you can, not getting too distracted by the external or more worldly influences that are trying to hold you and root you in. Allow yourself to feel more free in your adaptability and flow with the energy that's serving you. Letting go of structure, letting go of control, and fully, freely allowing divine order. That's my air signs, okay? So I did earth signs, water signs, fire signs, air signs. I talked about the spring equinox. I talked about the full moon. Let's pull some cards real quick. Hopefully those messages resonated with you well. And let's pull a card or two for the moon. Let's take some deep breaths as we do it. Nice deep inhale. Big exhale to relax as a collective, releasing any energy of tension. Another deep inhale, opening up to the energy of source, opening the heart, all of that ascension energy flowing to us as a collective, with a big exhale to relax and deepening our experience here as we pull a card for the full moon. Full moon card number 1 is pulled. Let's do one more from the healing with the Angels of Atlantis. These cosmic cards. I'm feeling super cosmic today, so I'm gonna take advantage of that energy influence. All right, let's see what we have for the Libra full moon. First card is just ask. Just ask. This is all about manifesting, letting us know that we are manifesting our reality. We are creating it, and we create it by asking for what we want and by identifying what we want, and by allowing ourselves to notice that we are in a fertile time of growth and expansion and new beginnings. This is a perfect time to manifest what we want, a perfect time to be connected to what we desire and specific about it, and a perfect time to simply ask for it and receive it. Let me read the card to you. It says, there are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, your friends, your guides, your angels, your spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all that you have to do is ask for our help and our guidance, and you receive it. So ask tonight under the full moon, under the super moon, if it's already out for you, if you are under the full moon right now, ask for what you want and be specific. Claim it. Know that you are creating it by asking. Write it down. Read it over a couple of times under the full moon and believe it. Feel those things happening. Use your emotional, empathic, intuitive energy, your divine intelligence to actually tap in to the energetic frequency, the vibration of you receiving these things that you want. And that's how you raise your vibration to physically manifesting them. That's all manifestation is becoming a vibrational match to what you desire and learning how to get yourself there. You get yourself there by imagining it, by being specific and visualizing it, by claiming it, by asking for it, and by feeling into its reality and believing it. Last week's card, or I should say this week's card for the middle of the week, the card that I pulled on Sunday for the weekly reading for the middle of the week was believe. And that's really what this is talking about too, is just ask and believe that it can happen and it will be there for you. Really great card. Last card for the full moon before we sign off. What a great card for this full moon. It's like you can't write this stuff. Archangel Gabriel with balance. Balance of the Libra. The Libra is all about balance. The the scales, the balance, the loyalty, the divine reset of this Libra full moon. Feeling into that amazing energy of balance in any way that you need it. Calling on balance, reflecting on where you need balance, and acting accordingly. Called to the full moon if you are unsure of where you need balance, or if you know that you're imbalanced in a certain way but you can't quite put your finger on it. Call on the moon tonight. Ask the moon to give you a sign in what you need to be more balanced in, and then don't forget to open your eyes to see the sign. Make sure that you know that signs, when you ask for them, don't always come right away. They don't just drop down right when you ask for them. Not always. Sometimes they do, but not always. Sometimes that sign comes the next day when you wake up, or later on the next day when you have a conversation with someone and they tell you something about your balance, or where they see that you're off balance, and that's the sign that you asked for. Well, how am I off balance? And then the next day you have a conversation with someone who's telling you. Make sure you see those signs. Make sure you really accept it and receive it and act accordingly so we can keep evolving as these light beings, as these beautiful, wonderful extensions of Source, creating our own reality, loving and nurturing ourselves and others, being there for others, sending love and light to each other as divine beings who are sisters and brothers in this world, who we are all extensions of Source, and we all have a complete connection that is divine and beautiful, and loving ourselves the way we want to be loved is so much a part of that. And that's how we maintain a balance on a global scale, really releasing any of the negativity in the world by doing our share to love one another in an equal and unconditional way. Even though some of the world isn't doing that, if we can do it individually, we will spread more of that throughout the world, and it will reach the areas it needs to. So give love, receive love, find balance, and just ask for what you need, and you will receive it, that balance, okay? Couple announcements real quick. I am dropping my new music video, Junkie, tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a live premiere on YouTube. I don't know what time yet because the video is literally exporting right now, and then I will be able to schedule it. So just know that it will be dropping tomorrow sometime. Pay attention to my story, and I will be posting when it'll be dropping. Also on my YouTube channel is where it will be released on the premiere. So you can go ahead and go subscribe to that right now by going to Rissa Vibes on YouTube. You can check out that weekly reading that I was referring to as well throughout this reading that I posted on Sunday, so you can review all the energy that's happening this week, not just the full moon and spring equinox. And also, if you are in Arizona, I am going to be participating and giving readings at a beautiful event, a sacred beauty event that's tomorrow night, with a bunch of amazing goddesses and shamanesses and all these amazing spiritual guides that are here to give aromatherapy and massage and readings and spiritual activations and meditations to those who want to feel into the divinity of this energy this week. So if you want information on that, please message me for the Sacred Beauty event, and I will be happy to send you information. Also, if you're in Arizona, I am doing a lovely Channel and Chill event. I almost forgot the name of it. Channel and Chill event on March 30th, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, where I'll be channeling messages from Spirit to anybody who comes, and they can ask specific questions of the Spirit and get really great answers on whatever they're needing focus or guidance on. That's happening next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday at Abundance Space in Scottsdale. So message me for details if you want details on that. And also, I'm doing my personal reading still. So if you need an energy cleansing, if you need a past life reading, a mediumship to connect with somebody that has passed on, a loved one, if you need just a general reading about love or work or spiritual growth, let me know, message me. I do it all, and I'm here for you, okay? I love you so much. Make sure to tag a friend in this video. Make sure you share this video with anybody who needs the guidance for the full moon. Anybody that you know who's having a hard time with the energy of this week or is experiencing some of those ascension side effects, make sure you send them that Woke Wednesday video. Make sure you send them the reading today so that they feel like they're not alone and they feel supported. That is really why we do this, is to make sure that people feel supported, that they're not alone. Maybe they're in their own world and they don't realize that there's people like-minded around that are able to support them and talk to them about energy and their emotions, who are open to helping them heal and open to helping them develop deeper and truer relationships with others. So let's show them that by sharing these messages and these videos and this love and light, okay? I love you all. Thank you so much for your comments. I'm reading them. Thank you, Marissa. You're a beautiful soul as well. And that is my actual name, Marissa, my first name, so that's cool. We share a first name. I go by Rissa now, but you know. And hey, Levine, what's up, girl? Thank you so much for showing up here. Hey, Alona, I see you. Growth is where we start. Nice to see you. So good to see you, Mendy. Hey. Just saying hey to all of you. I'm so happy to see you all. That Kit Kat. Hey, the cards never lie. So true. Libra here, Simply Trace. Yeah, Libra season. It's not really Libra season, but it's kind of. Today it is. All right, guys, so happy to connect with you today. I just wanted to go through a couple of those questions, comments, and send you love. But thanks for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll see you tomorrow for a Thankful Thursday segment on my IGTV. So make sure you're following me and you tap into all those IGTVs that I post. So I'll talk to you then. Peace.